What's up, gamers? I was watching a Zelda video about Ocarina of Time and how there's many different variations of that Zelda title, and and I was scrolling through the comments, and some people, or one person that I noticed, I should say, but I assume that some other people are not aware of a small little mod you can do to your N64. I know you see a Super Nintendo, but I'm using this as part of an example. The N64 is over there. I did all the screw work already for it, but a lot of people know that if you take off the top here, you can, there's these little plastic tabs that you can cut out that normally insert through there on the Super Nintendo cart. When you remove them, it'll allow you to play Japanese titles because there'll be no tabs getting in the way. Before you do this project though, you'll need something to cut the plastic. I wouldn't advise melting it. I did that on my Super Nintendo Junior, and it works, but it doesn't look as clean. It's a little noticeable. So, but you'll need something to cut the plastic with, and you'll need one of these bits. It's a number 8. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Come on, focus. Right there. You can get them off eBay, Amazon. The smaller size, I believe, is a 6. That's for cartridges. This works on console and Sega Genesis cartridges. Mostly Nintendo. So, it's just a special bit to remove. Oh, that's a Phillips screw. You'll need a Phillips screwdriver as well to get off the little cartridge slot thing, but these kind of screws here. And pretty much that's the region lock on the Super Nintendo. What a lot of people don't know is on the N64 you can do the same thing. Oh, there goes that. Be careful, these will pop out. So, but I already did the screw work, but if you pull out this little, it normally goes right here. Let's get these flaps out of the way so I can fit in there nicely. Those may pop out, but it slides in right there. You want a Super Nintendo one though, you don't really need to take out. You can kind of work with it because they're pretty exposed. But on the N64 you will need to remove this little cartridge slot thing because this piece of plastic right there is in the way. So and what you want to do is there's tabs on here as well. You just want to cut them out. This one I used needle nose pliers on, and I just kind of pulled them out with scoring it with an X-Acto knife. So that's why it looks kind of janky, but it does the job. And if you look at the difference between a Japanese N64 cassette versus a American N64 game pack, if you notice down here, the tabs that insert to that area are in two different spots. And if you remove the plastic here, you'll be able to play Japanese games on an American console. Now, remind you, this only works with an American console. It will not work with a PAL console at all. Pretty much that's as easy as it can get for removing the region locking for your American console. I assume you can do it with the Japanese N64. to play American games as well, but not so much with the Super Nintendo games or Super Famicom games, because if you look, when I insert this, it fits perfectly side to side, and if you insert Super Famicom, it's a little slimmer. So that's basically how you do it. I mean, here's my Super Famicom. I do have one. It's a little dusty, but if you try to insert a game in there, the game's just too big. So yeah, I just wanted to help make people more aware of this little mod you can do to your N64. I know the word has gotten around about the Super Nintendo. The word's gotten around about the NES disabling the NES 10 chip to remove the region locking so you can play your PAL games and Japanese games, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Just do Japanese games. Unless somebody clarifies down in the comments that you can play PAL games on the American system with that chip disabled. Yeah, I don't think it's possible. I don't know, I don't have any PAL games. So, yeah, so that's how you remove the region locking on your American N64. It's just move those plastic tabs, remove them, and you'll be able to slide your Japanese cartridge in as easy as you can slide in your American cartridge in. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope this helps.